Hi, I'm Kevin Magnussen, and this is my most memorable moments of the year. So first one is, what was it like joining the team again and catching up with the team in the garage after a year away? And this is the picture. Yeah, I mean, that was a great moment, of course. Really happy to be back with the team. I was very surprised to get the call to come back. And yeah, I missed all the boys and girls in the team. Next one is celebrations after qualifying in Bahrain with Günther. How much have you enjoyed being back working with him? It was great coming back, and of course that race, we got P5, and after a year where the team had been struggling quite a bit, it was super nice for them to get P5. So everyone was very happy, not only Günther. Next one is, what did it mean to you to have your daughter Laura with you to celebrate your P5 in Bahrain? Yeah, that was really funny. I mean, and very emotional actually, because being a father is a big thing, of course, and being a Formula One driver is also a big thing, and those two things had never crossed over. So when we got back into the paddock in Bahrain, it was the first time that fatherhood and Formula One crossed paths, which for me was a big thing. Very emotional, and we had a great moment when Laura was playing in the car after the race. It was kind of just, she was so excited to be in Daddy's race car, which was cool. P4 in quali in Imola was the team's best quali result at the time. How big was that moment for you, for me? Yeah, it was big, but I don't know. I mean, now that we had pole position, it kind of feels like not so big, but it was big. It was big. We were very happy, and scored a point in the sprint and also in the race. So it was a good weekend for us. Silverstone saw the team's first double point score in almost 3 years. How much of a relief was this? Yeah, I think it's always a big thing, when both cars get in the points. I think for me, I was behind Mick, so I was kind of pissed off. But you always want to be, for your own ego, you want to be the highest scoring driver. But seeing all the faces in the garage of people, being really happy, I know how much it means for everyone in the team. So it's big when that happens. And here's a picture of it. Next one. How have you enjoyed having Mick as your teammate in 2022? I've really enjoyed getting to know Mick and working with him. He's a really nice kid, first of all. I think that's the most important, and a great driver too, in my opinion. And yeah, he's obviously not going to be my teammate next year, but I'm really wishing him all the best, and I believe there's a good chance he can come back to the sport. Amazing wheel-to-wheel racing in Austria. How fun has racing been in the 2022 cars? I think it's been a big difference. I think following is a lot easier. I'm not saying at every track overtaking is easier, but following closely is easier. And I just think that looks better. It's more fun for the drivers. And at most tracks, I think overtaking is more possible, which makes better racing, I think. So it's been positive. Okay, getting P9 in Austin after a long points drought, how important was this? Yeah, I think getting points in the US at one of our home Grand Prix as a team was a big thing. We had just announced a new title sponsor in MoneyGram, which was a big thing for us, and then scoring points at that race in the US in Austin was super cool. And yes, it had been a few too many races without points, so it was nice to end that. A last one, of course, our pole position in Brazil. And the question is, celebration after your pole in Brazil. Explain your feelings after jumping out of the car and heading down to Park for me. Yeah, it was. I mean, it just all in all a very proud moment for us as a team, and you know, very exciting to be getting pole position. You know, considering how small, little privately owned team we are, it's such a big achievement to actually get pole position in Formula One qualifying, and yeah, I think something that is going to be a proud memory for all members of the team, and hopefully we can have more success like that in the future. Okay, that was some of the best moments of the year, and see you for more next year.